you see it? I hit it!
You hit it.
And that's about how fast these past couple of weeks have been, between getting our appraisal and trying to get our house done for our appraisal and for our friends that came and stayed with us. And then after that, after we had our friends come, then we had to run down to St. George for a quick trip to return Travis's dad's tractor. And then we got back in time for the virus to get really crazy, the coronavirus. And then Lincoln's birthday, we had an earthquake this week. It has been so crazy.
So the last 3 days we've just taken it easy. We've still been busy, but not with the house. We've taken a little bit of a break. Mm-hmm. But that's about to change tonight. I think I'm going to start on flooring. Maybe. Sarah's impatient.
No.
What else is new?
I'm just excited to get that flooring done. That'll be nice. But that earthquake was so crazy. It happened, 7 in the morning?
Mm-hmm. 7:09. I was still in bed.
For the next hour.
After it, I tried to go back to sleep and couldn't.
I was getting
aftershocks.
I was getting Maxwell out of bed because he had woken up a little bit early, and I was standing in the middle of the room holding him, and we were walking out when it happened, and it sounded like someone was upstairs. Since we don't have flooring and stuff up here, it's really loud when you walk, and it sounded like someone was upstairs running from the master bedroom out, and my first thought was oh my gosh, there's somebody in our house. And then it got louder and louder. I was there's 15 people in our house. And then I ran into our room and asked Travis, what the heck is happening?
No, I hopped out of bed as soon as I woke up to it. And Sarah was, what?
I felt like you were still in bed until it was over.
No, I literally hopped out of bed as you were walking down the hall. And we met in the hall together. Apparently, the adrenaline or fear.
I walked into the room with you in bed and said, what the heck is going on? And you're it's an earthquake. And then you jumped up.
Oh, really?
Travis is I was in there with the kids. You're so crazy.
I mean, how long was it? 5 seconds? 5 seconds. I was still sleeping.
It was a dream. You were dreaming that you met me in the hall.
No, I hopped out of bed during the earthquake. I know that. And then we went and grabbed the kids and got to the bathroom in 5 seconds. My reaction time was so fast. Sarah's just what's going on?
Okay. I'm the one out of bed with the
Someone's in our house.
Travis is I was out of there.
Yeah, I'm hiding in the tub. I don't know where everyone else is. No. But anyway, so we all were hunkering down in the bathroom, and it wasn't that bad, really. It was a 5.7 earthquake, but that's probably 20 miles away from us. So we definitely felt it. It definitely rocked the whole house, but
it didn't knock anything off the shelves or anything, break anything.
Yeah.
The scary part was we had a couple of pretty big aftershocks a few hours later, and the kids were pretty scared. Sawyer had a hard time going to sleep last night, and we have
Sawyer had PTSD from it. Every time you'd walk by the china cabinet and dishes would shake, he'd be earthquake, aftershock!
Yeah. We have this china cabinet that the people who lived here before left, and when you walk in that room, for some reason it just shakes the whole cabinet, and so that was shaking really loud with the earthquake. So now, if you walk in there, it stresses Sawyer out.
It was a pretty good shake, but for our neck of the woods, no damage or anything like that. Magna, Utah is what got the brunt of it, and it had a couple buildings that got wrecked pretty good. And then there was a mobile home park that they all got devastated. Everything got knocked off of its blocks.
The airport had some water pipes breaking.
Yeah, and the airport got hit pretty good. They had some pipes break in the airport, and so there's this video where water's just raining down from the ceiling, kind of flooding out this little terminal or wherever it was. It's been a crazy couple days between the virus and the earthquake.
It's been a crazy couple of weeks, I feel like.
Feels like the end of the world.
I know. I feel like our last couple of weeks have been insane. I don't know. We keep thinking things are going to settle down, and they just keep getting crazier.
Yeah.
So hopefully
But the good news in all this that we've mentioned a time or two is we've refinanced.
Oh yeah.
And we went from like a 5-something% interest rate to a low 3s interest rate. And it's going to save us a ton of money per month.
Yeah. And we were so stressed out about our appraisal because our house is like halfway done, but it ended up appraising for right what we needed for it to get us the better rate and all these kind of things. So that turned out really good too. So the rest of this video will be what we kind of catch you up to where we're at on the bathroom. And then we'll also show you some of our fun things we got to do over the last couple of weeks.
Well, we got our subway tile in today. Sarah is always on me to do subway tile, and I never do because it's so much work with all the little pieces. And then she found this company that does this type of subway tile. It's actually a solid surface, I guess you call it. I don't even know. It's like a plastic, but it feels, even the grout has texture to it, just like normal grout, and the tiles feel like a tile. I think it looks pretty good in here. And it's super easy. That was the motivation behind it for me, was it slaps up on there in like an hour. We actually had a company do this just because we were in a time crunch for some friends coming to visit. So that's why none of it's recorded, is I didn't install it. But it is done. I'm just right now going to do the final soldering fittings onto here. And then we got a functioning shower tub. And that is going to be nice to have a tub again. All the kids are just ecstatic, saying things like they're going to snorkel in it. And I think everyone's ready for a tub again. Trying to put this cardboard down to protect from the flame and the solder as best I can. I am totally going to light something on fire though. Alright, I think that's looking pretty protected. Sorry guys, we just stuck this mirror up and I didn't even think to turn the camera on, but there's not much to see. So this mirror is held on by liquid nails. There is a special kind of liquid nails that is made for mirrors. I once before glued up a mirror with non-mirror liquid nails and it does not stick to glass. But this stuff works really good. You just smear lines over the whole thing. I did a couple thick beads and then you stick it up. On this one we're having it rest against the vanity, so I don't need to space it up or anything. Came with these clips that can go on the sides, if you can see that. But that's kind of an old look, and no reason to. The glue's gonna hold just fine on there. Now, I have cut baseboards, and I have a little problem with the baseboards. These guys, I had to do my tile surround. They did all the way to the floor, and I just didn't like that look where the baseboard butted up to that. The baseboard actually sticks out further than this, which the height differences there just bugged me. I just cut this guy, and now, in fact, it's glued on there. I probably need to run it this way too.
And there's one in here.
Okay, that did it. Now that cut like a dream. That was perfect.
You're like a dream.
So this is a Dremel. I don't know what this bit right here is called, but it just vibrates that back and forth and saws stuff. Super handy tool for cutting baseboards, drywall, tub surrounds apparently.
Come back.
How?
Oh, he's got. Oh, yeah, he's a big.
Playing with the stick.
How can he get there?
Oh, he's a big.
Shake off.
Oh, here he goes.
Run. You like him?
Whoa!
Be careful. Slow down.
Mom, show the camera. Okay. Show the camera that Jabbo.
What does the lion say?
Look at gorillas. Let's go to the gorillas.
Do you guys like the bear? Did you see the bear?
What do you guys think of all these buffalo?
I like them. I can marry a buffalo. Oh, I'd like to marry a buffalo. Mommy,
Yeah, baby.
look.
Did you throw a rock?
Ah,
Good job. Travis. Travis. Look at this.
Is that bubbles rolling?
Yeah. Whoa.
Watch this. There's nothing to play.
Maxon, what did Daddy give you guys?
Give me a sticker. Watch it.
He gave you $1 so you could pick out a treat, huh?
Yeah, a toy thing.
Yeah.
And a sticker right here. I got like that, and then
And Maxwell had one too, but he kept smacking Sawyer in the face, so he lost it.
yeah.
As we were walking into there, and I told him I was going to buy him a candy, the kid's like, "Yes, I love you, Dad."
That's why you do it. You just want to be the favorite.
Like this. Look.
Who can tell me where we're going right now?
I got St. George.
Going to St. George. And why are we going
St.
to...
George time.
You'll see in just an hour or so. What are we doing in St. George?
Can I give me my glasses?
Just a minute.
We play with our cousins. Okay.
We're going to see our cousins, and what are we dragging behind us?
The trailer?
The trailer with the tractor in it. We're giving the tractor back to Grandpa. That's been a huge help in our yard, huh?
Let's go potty.
Max, what's happening right now?
So, but I have to go potty. I have to go potty.
He's got, well, you gotta wait a minute, but.
Can you hold it for a little while?
I'm teasing. I don't
Oh, okay. Max, did you clean between your toes?
Mommy, I got to really go potty. He stuffed it up his...
Do you really, Lincoln, or are you teasing?
I really...
Can you hold it?
For a little while?
No. We're on the freeway.
That'll be our third party break
Max,
on
what
a
are you
4-hour drive.
doing? Making good time.
I'm just kidding.
Are you really kidding?
Yeah.
You stinkers. Max has been kind of tough this trip, huh? He keeps reaching over and pinching Sawyer. Max!
Welcome to Zion National Park, one of the greatest geological parks in the world.
Walk anymore.
or mean?
Nice.
These ones are nice. Well, even still, let's not go over there.
Daddy!
You got more deer. No, you did. That's rude. You see him?